Hi everybody! Today we're going to be mounting our artwork on some really economical things. So stick with me and I'll show you how to do some of them. Hi everybody! I have my cutting tool. I have my straight edge. You can get these in the sewing department for, you know, when you're quilting, you're cutting your quilt squares. Let me move you down here and let you see. If you notice, I also have my cutting mat that's also from the sewing, and it's a self-heal mat, and I've got glue on it. My spray glue got off. I should have put it up. I always put this up whenever you're going to do your spray glues and stuff. I always forget and leave it out. But this is the long painting that I did. And yes, I've got some stray little beads here. And I've got a couple that I need to put back on that has fallen off. That's okay. But and I can do that. It's so long I'm going to have to drape it over the end of the table. We'll do the best we can. So you can see how I've got this draped over the side because it's so long. And we're going to do the top first. And what I had thought about, I've seen other people do these. I thought, well, you know, it was going to be about $50 for a stretched canvas to glue this on, which I should have. It's at Michael's. That week they had a sale, buy one get one free. I should have went ahead and got it because I have another one that has goldfish, koi fish, that's long like this. I would need it for that, but I went and I got a dowel rod. Okay, I'm holding that. I got a dowel rod. I know you can't see me, I'm right here. But I got this dowel rod, and my husband, I knew exactly this is 16 inches here, the width. So I got one dowel rod for just a dollar or so. What I'm going to do, I had my husband cut it in the middle, and I'm going to put one at the top. I'm going to cut the sides off, and you know, trim that off. I'm going to leave the top here. I'm going to leave the top, and I'm going to hot glue this around it. Now mind you, the sides won't be here. And then I'll use a piece of twine, you know, on it. So that's what I'm going to do up here, and then I'll do it again on the bottom. With the bottom one, I've only spent $1 and something. And then whatever, you know, I got some twine to hang it on the wall, and I've got my hot glue gun. That's all I need. We'll see how it turns out, and that will save me. I really wanted to put this on a canvas. I just really wanted to. But it was going to be so expensive. Let's get started. At first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this, and it's so long I'm going to have to do it like half and then cut the other side. So bear with me. I'm going to try not to let it fall on the floor. If it falls in the floor, don't laugh too hard. Okay, don't laugh too hard. I just got back from physical therapy, so my back is really hurting. It was for my neck. My pinched nerve in my neck, but my lower back is killing me for some reason. Anyways, oh man, even just to move just a little bit, I'm really hurting. So what I'm going to do, I want to make sure that I'm not hanging off the edge with this cutting mat. So now what I'm going to do, this is going to help me cut a straight line all the way down this side, which you can tell, you know what's going on, you can see. I hope. And here we go. I'm going to just go as far as and you can hear sometimes when one of yeah, watch that finger there. You can hear sometimes when I'm hitting a diamond that's sticking out just a little bit. Turn it around. Ooh. And just don't rub up against it. Okay, make sure I'm not hanging off up there. Make sure this is protecting my table. I really appreciate all the tips that y'all put in the comments as well. If you haven't read the comments under some of my vlogs, you need to, because some people really they do really good at posting helpful tips for us. And see, now I'm going to have to get it started. Watch that thumb again. There we go. Now that cut just nice. And I want to try to keep these. I like these because this is also, if you lose any drills in here, you still have this to go by if you need to replace them over time. So now I'm going to go on down. Okay. Now, and remember, I'm not doing the top and bottom. Now let me move this one out of the way. Okay. Let's see. And I've got these extras that sometimes I put there in case I need them. Sometimes when I'm doing, I don't want to open up the things. Now I didn't. Oh well. Anyways, we're gonna pretend you didn't see that. Okay, I'm going to move this up a little bit more. I'm a little bit too close to the edge down here. Okay. Always roll your diamond paintings when they have the diamonds on them, for the diamonds to the outside, and that way it keeps them from wanting to press together and popping off. Okay. Okay, you can hear me. I was a little too close to that corner. That's okay. There goes this. And now I'm going to turn this around again. I may lose a lot of diamonds doing this, but I will probably seal this one. I saw somebody that used Minwax to seal theirs. Now that is kind of different. That is way different. I wonder if that would turn yellow over time. And so I am going back, making sure that I get this even. And let's go. Okay, now I needed to come down a little bit more. And then just go like that. Okay. Make sure I've got it. Close that up, Lara. You're not being a very good influence. Bad influence, bad influence. Anytime you have any that is hanging on, just go back and hit it. And see, now there's that strip, can be thrown away. And I will go ahead and cut this one to keep it. And throw this one away. I'm going to use that to kind of help hold it down. And I'm going to plug up my glue gun. I had to let my glue gun heat up a little. Let's see if it's okay. All right. That's okay. If it gets on that, it'll come off once it dries. Got my scissors. Got my twine. You can see the little twine that I have. It's little rustic twine. I don't know if I'm going to paint these. If you're going to paint these, you could go ahead and do it and have it done. Okay, a lot of people get upset at me because I don't paint things before I put it on. And that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. I may just leave it like this. I'm going to put this on there. Now you can see where my little grandbabies have gotten these and have beat them against stuff. So anyways, but it's not fancy. It's rustic, and that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this all the way down, and I have this on it, and I can put this on it too, just to make sure I'm putting them, you know, I've got some seashells in there and some leftover beads from that tiger cub that I did. I've got that on there, and I'm weighting it down. I'm hoping you can see. If it's too... Okay, I hope that's good. So this is the top, and I'm going to get rid of this. And you can even use these to roll and make sure these things are down. I will seal this. I don't know whether to use that new Minwax that I was talking about earlier. They just poured it on it and spread it out with a foam brush and let it dry and did it in sections. and let it dry. If you've done that, please let me know if it yellows over time or if there's any problems, if you've noticed any problems with that. Please let me know. I really don't want to ruin this. I love this picture. This is why it's hard for me to seal. A lot of people ask me if I seal them. I started out sealing, and now I haven't sealed most of my pictures because of the fact that I worry that it's going to yellow, and it does take away that shine on some things. And some of you have had some good tips on what they use, and it's just fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure I get this almost even. See, I have my little marks right here on this thing, and I can actually do it that way. I'm squaring this up halfway between that one. I'm just squaring it up with this to try to get it to be level. I don't want it to be out of level because then when you hang it up, it's not going to be good. Okay, so that looks pretty close, I'd say, all the way across. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some hot glue down on here really quick. And I've already used up that one. Okay, let's get this centered good in there, pretty good, where you think it should be. Make sure your stick is even with the thing, and we want to roll it. And remember, I put this on the back side. Okay, I put this on the back side, and I'll put more glue on it. This was just to quickly put it on there. So right now, it's actually on there. It's actually on there. And what I'll do is I'll tie my twine. Now, I may not have left enough of this, but what I can do is I can actually staple the twine on the back of here if I wanted to. And I could actually staple this after the, if I wanted to make it even better. So I'm trying to find, I bet it rolled off. Did I put them in here? Don't you just love it whenever you misplace something that you've put right here? You know you've put it right here. Honestly, I believe there's this gremlin that goes behind me and messes everything up. I do. I literally believe so. Anyways, I'm going to put a little extra on these edges to try to get that to go down. Ow, 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 ow. No, it's not that hot. And I am messy Marvin when it comes to doing stuff like this. Now, y'all might not like the look of this, and you'll like the stretched canvas better, which, that's fine. I just thought I would try it for this one because of the strange size it is. I'm trying to get the glue to come out. It's not coming out because I've lost my glue. I know it had to roll off. That's the only thing they could have done is roll off in the floor, and I can't find them. Seriously. There it is. Rolled off into my trash can, and I know I have another one. Okay, I have another stick I found. It rolled off into my trash can. Didn't I say that it probably did? Ooh, sometimes this can be hot. Oh goodness, this is some good glue. Hey, it must be from China. Good glue in China. Now I want to make sure that I get some down here because I want it to hide that white. So there we go. It may not look the greatest. It may not look the greatest, but it'll work. I know it will. Just to hang it and display it. And I haven't got a fortune in it. Okay, so now that's pretty much cooled off. So I can be okay with letting it hang off the other end. This one's a little bit hot, a little bit more hot, but to make sure that we got it good. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it around. We're going to flip it around gently, 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 and let that hang. Hopefully it won't mess it up. If it messes it up any, we can always peel it back, take that glue off, and redo it. And the one thing I hate about leaning it off the table is it has caused it to have a little bit of a wrinkle right there. But we're going to try to do this quickly. Now for the bottom one, make sure that if you have a sticker on there, you don't have to take it off necessarily. You really don't. And now let me put this stuff back on here. Is it going to fall off? I'm going to make sure that is towards the back, and we're going to roll it up like that, just like I did before. I want to make sure that I get everything even, so that way it hangs straight. It should. This is just a weight to help hold it, straight. If you want to put tassels on it on the bottom, you can, but you don't necessarily have to. Just make sure you make a mental note of keeping that even right there and trying to keep the little amount at the right amount over there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some down. I'm going to go ahead and get it on there. Try to hurry. Look there, I've already used up. Already used up just about that glue. So I thought I had just enough to do this for y'all. Okay. Now this is okay. I don't want to show, I don't want this white to show. So I am going to put more. I'm hoping that it will give me enough glue to do it. Okay. And I am making sure that it rolls just fine. And I'm pressing it. I'll roll it and press it. I know I'm rolling it up a little bit on the diamonds, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Y'all may not like this look, but because it is kind of rough. I mean, and now that you have both of these on here, it may be better to paint this black. I mean, I could paint this black, the canvas, the back of this canvas and this rod, and that way it will blend. I can do that. And since I've already got the glue and everything on here, it should work just fine. I'm going to get that excess glue hanging off right there. And it seems to be holding on pretty good. So now I'm going to, oh, got some little, whoops. Come here. I want to put my string up here, and I think I'm just going to tie it. I'm going to, let's say, how much do you want it to hang? And you're going to need to tie it, so we're going to leave a little bit extra, because I'm going to go about 4 or 5 inches right there, and then like that. I don't want it to hang too far, and so I'm going to go right here. Because it is long, that means I'd have to put it really high up on my wall. So I'm going to flip this back over to the side you need to see. Okay, and see now that didn't adhere really good there. So it's probably because I put it down. That's probably what it was. All right. I'm just going to tie it on both ends. Let me put my weight stuff back on it so that way it won't fall. I want to make sure that stays. I don't want this not to stay. This has got to stay. So. And over time it may pull loose, but hey, you haven't got a lot of money in it. You can fix it, repair it. And so I am going to tie. Now, only thing is, I didn't leave enough out here, did I? I didn't. So I will glue. I'm just gonna do a rough tie, just a regular old knot, okay? And I could actually put a little glue on the bottom here if I wanted to, if it'll do it, just to kind of keep it from coming off. And on the top, and then I'm going to tie it over here. This side's shorter, I think. That's okay. I can staple it if I need to. It's supposed to look rustic, all right? Yep, I hear you over there. And I'm going to show you, uh-oh, I'm stuck. the finished look of this, and it's going to be kind of hard because it is long. There's the bottom, right? And then here is the top. So there you go. That didn't take long at all. That didn't take long at all, did it? Didn't take long at all. And I'm ready to hang it up on my wall. I can seal it, I can paint it, do whatever I need. I do see some. If you look in the light, you may be able to see it. But I have a few little places that needs the diamonds that have fallen out. I've got 4. So that's not too bad for this big a picture and only have 4. So yeah. So this is how this is what we wanted to do. And all I did was I bought a dowel rod, cut it in half, made sure I knew the width of it. And there we go. We've got that. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was helpful. Make sure you don't misplace your your glue sticks, make sure you buy the right size glue sticks. I didn't. I ran out of glue, but I had just enough to finish. So I hope y'all like that. Oh no, I do see an issue. Okay, I do see an issue. It is pulling up my diamonds right here. I went too far. I went way too far right here and it's pulled up my diamonds. So I may have to go back a little. I don't think it's doing that on the bottom. Oh, on one section, one little spot. What I'll do is I will pull it back and then I will re-glue these back down. If you can see, let me show you what it's doing. Okay, I rolled it too far down. Let's see if it will focus. Let me get this. Okay. You see how it's pulling up the diamonds here on the edge? Okay. Don't roll it too far down or that's what happens. The glue got into that and is pulled them up and stuck them to the dowel. So I'm going to have to pull them off and stick them back down, but that'll be okay. It didn't do it on the bottom, only on one little section because I didn't get as close. See how I stopped before I got to the... It's only on that one little section right there. Make sure you don't do that. So that was a good mistake to make while I'm showing you how to do it. So yeah, just be very careful. It can be fixed. No problem. No problem at all. We've done all those. These won't be nothing to put back in. So everybody, I hope you enjoyed that. I did have a little flaw, I know, and I'll fix it really quickly and get it ready to hang on the wall. As always, I love y'all. Thank you so much for being subscribers and being my friends. And I do consider y'all my friends. And I'm so happy to know that I'm a part of your life. And I'm putting another one of them's coming out, so I'm sticking it back down. I'm so happy to know that y'all take time out of your day to watch and listen to me just prattle on. But I hope you love this. Hope this helps you save money and display all your diamond paintings without having to spend an arm and a leg. A lot of people take them to Michael's, take them to Hobby Lobby to have them framed. Now, they can be expensive to frame. Sometimes take advantage of the coupons and things, and that's fine. If you don't know how to frame and you want it behind glass, that's completely up to you. But not everybody wants to pay that kind of price, and they want to just do things economical, and that's what I'm here for. I'm hoping that this will be something you will enjoy. Now, I will seal this. I will probably paint this. I've got to fix those little pieces, but I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy how easy it was to do. So let me know in the comments if you've done this and if this helps you. I will see you later. Bye.